Malachor V is a planet located in the outer rim of the Malachor system. Much of the early history of the planet is unknown, and historians dispute many of the early events that took place on the planet prior to the Mandalorian Wars. However, there is some information and reports indicating that an ancient branch of the Sith called the True Sith constructed a Sith Academy on the surface, and the planet would become a great power in the dark side of the Force. Sometime later, the True Sith would disband Malachor V and move further into the unknown regions of space for reasons that remain unknown. Darth Traya would later find these ruins and use them as her training grounds for the Sith Triumvirate, which consisted of herself, Darth Nihilus, and Darth Sion. During the Mandalorian Wars, the planet was pulled into deep conflict, and the main site of the Mandalorian Wars, Revan would amass an enormous fleet to begin the retake of the planet from the Mandalorians. During this fierce engagement, Revan would destroy the Mandalorians' flagship, with the forces on the ground attempting to take back the surface. Jedi Master Surik would be forced to activate the Mass Shadow Generator, a super weapon powerful enough to destroy planets in order to stop the Mandalorians from overwhelming their forces on the planet's surface. The generator was activated, and the gravity of the planet started to collapse upon itself, crushing everything on the surface. The atmosphere began to break down to the point where the planet would be transformed into a shattered world, lifeless and barren, unable to support life further. The enemies of Revan were now wiped out, but this was at the cost of the planet. Some years later, the architect behind the design of the Mass Shadow Generator would order the reactivation of the superweapon in an effort to destroy this tainted world once and for all. All that remains of this once flourishing planet are asteroids and the wreckage of warships that rest in space. These remains are a grim reminder of the history of Malachor V. If you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button for more Star Wars content every Monday, Wednesday and Friday here at Star Wars Community.